Tell me about William Randolph Hearst and the part he played in at least a couple of the rooms.
Well, the dining room, it was an extraordinary event really in the restoration of the house, because when we arrived at Gwydir we didn't even know that that panelled room existed.
Well, because it wasn't a panelled room.
It wasn't a panelled room, it had completely gone. It was a wing that had been changed over the years, but it was no panelling, no fireplace, nothing. And shortly after we moved in, a local neighbour turned up with the sale catalogue, and it turned out there'd been a big sale here in 1921 when the house had belonged to Lord Carrington. He'd lost his son in the First World War, so he decided to sell everything, and the estate is sold, and it's just the house and the 10 acres of garden, which is what we've got today. And he went further and decided to sell 2 panelled rooms and a whole collection of wonderful furniture from the house. And
a lot of the furniture had been here since the 15th, 16th century, so it had never been sold, and was written up by all the important early, academics of the early 20th century. The sale of all this in 1921 attracted a lot of interest across the world, and it was a 2-day sale. And as you say, William Randolph Hearst snatched up a lot of the goodies.
So when you buy a room, when you're at Hearst, and you can afford to, you're buying a room, what you're doing is you're buying all of the beautiful panelling that would have been everywhere.
That sits against the wall, the wooden panelling that sits against the wall. But in this case, it was a door case and a fireplace and a wonderful leather frieze which runs around the top of the room.
And he took it back with him to America?
It was destined for San Simeon, or Hearst Castle, which was the castle he was building in California, of course, very famously. I mean, this was like an architectural detective hunt for us. And we contacted San Simeon and they said, no, we haven't got your room, but try the Metropolitan Museum in New York. We think they may have something of Gwydir's. And this we did. And sure enough, they had our dining room. So we said, can we have it back, please?